the third story is an interesting reversal on all of this because Coca-Cola, they were going fully woke. Now, again, I don't think any of these capitalist companies believe in woke. I think they're doing it to make more money. It's the ultimate capitalist move. You got to kind of respect the hustle there. But they're suddenly finding out that when you go fully woke, you're probably breaking the law because you're racist. We've got some quotes here from Reuters. A group of shareholders of Coca-Cola Company threatened legal action against the company's board on Friday unless it ends what they allege are illegal policies that the company adopted in January to promote diversity among outside lawyers. The advocacy group wrote to Coke's board claiming the diversity policy violates the Civil Rights Act and the Americans with Disabilities Act. So what is it exactly that they were going to do? The Post-Millennial lays it out for us. On June 11th, the American Civil Rights Project sent a warning letter to Coca-Cola alleging that the beverage corporation's new diversity policy would require contracted law firms to violate anti-discrimination law. The letter asks the recently beleaguered company to either publicly retract the discriminatory outside counsel policies it announced in January or otherwise provide access to the corporate records related to the decision of Coca-Cola's officers and directors to adopt and retain those illegal policies. And this is the key part. The current diversity policy in place at Coca-Cola requires that the company commit that at least 30% of the billed associate and partner time will be from diverse attorneys, and of such amounts that at least half will be from black attorneys. So now they could be in a lot of trouble. It's not just that drinking Coke will kill you because you're having like, I don't know how many teaspoons of sugar are in a can of Coke. We do this every few months. It's a lot of sugar. You're just putting a lot of sugar. Try some club soda if you need something bubbly. But putting that aside, they were basically saying, yes, we are going to hire, in this case, outside lawyers by the basis of the color of their skin. And at least 50% of them had to be black. At the 30%, I guess you could maybe have some Latinos or something like that. But in essence, we will discriminate against white people. We will discriminate against Asian people. And that is illegal. Okay, so now the board is in a lot of trouble. So the lawyers are going to have to figure this thing out. And this is why you should be hopeful about woke. It is so obviously racist. It is so obviously counter to equality and the reverse of all the principles that most of us have loved. But maybe we forgot that we had to keep fighting for them. But it's so obviously against all of this stuff that eventually, not only will it overstep, which it's doing right now, but then the legal system. I mean, maybe all we got left is the legal system, right? Like, so the legislative system, they're not going to fix anything. The Democrats are in control of stuff right now, so they're not going to fix anything. At a state level, we know that, a guy like DeSantis banning critical race theory, that's working a little bit. But then basically, let's get the Democrats and the socialists and the Marxists and the Bernies and the Hamas caucus and all of them, let's get them to defend discrimination because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make us discriminate. I don't want to discriminate against white people. I don't want to discriminate against Asian people or black people or gay people. Which reminds me, locals.com/jobs, we're hiring, and I don't give a flying fuck what color you are or what your gender is or what sexuality you are. Do you know how to do the job? Do you work hard? Are you a decent person? You might get a job with us. And we're hiring in Miami right now, so jobs.locals.com. And don't drink Coke anyway. Don't drink Coke. We're having a big party here for my 45th on Saturday. We got some Coke because you just feel like you should have a Coke at a party. You should have Coca-Cola, that is. I'm a little old for the rest of that, But the point is, some people expect it. But I was like, do we really have to have this in the house? But we got a couple cans of Coke. By the way, there are 39 grams of sugar in a 12-ounce Coca-Cola. Really Google what that means. It's an awful lot of sugar. You just don't need that much sugar, people.